Hi Pisces, welcome to your April reading. Um, yeah, it's been a rough month, the first half of April, so that's why this is a little bit later. And I am learning, and I'm hope that I'm being an example for other people too, that listening to your energy and paying attention to your energy instead of focusing on trying to get things done for people. It's so much more important. Your body is so important. So I really had to listen to mine. So I appreciate your patience. This is a really big month. That Aries new moon really ushered in a warrior sense of needing to value yourself and put yourself first in life. And so coming into April, you might have felt like this sort of need to take responsibility or need to take charge in certain aspects of things, and recognizing what in your relationships and even the relationship that you have with yourself, like, where have I not been championing myself and where do I need to be better with that? We're just going to look at the cards. Let's just look at the cards. We'll talk about the astrology, but I think that some of you are feeling April in a better way than a lot of other people. There's a lot of Pisces energy going on. We've got Jupiter and Neptune conjunction. We have Mars and Venus moving also into Pisces. Actually, Venus is there already. Mars will be there this week. So this is all, in a lot of ways, this is all just, how do I want to put this? You can really see your greatness in this, but this is changing your idea of how you see success, how you see yourself succeeding. Let's put it that way. Jupiter Neptune conjunction is not logical at all. And we're finding very quickly, or I think a lot of people are recognizing more and more these days, how much they've been a slave to the world, right? To everything in the world. Wow, there's a whole bunch of cards that came out here. So they find themselves being a slave to the world and everything of the world, and not being able to put back into their own soul. And for you guys, especially because you are so connected to all that is, you in your life need to be doing something with purpose. That is, the thing that you feel good doing every day. Yes, you need to be responsible too and be able to pay your bills and whatever it is that you feel like you need to be responsible for. That's a perception, right? Like, your responsibility is going to look different than somebody else's responsibility. And for us to shame people for the way their lives look and they shape their responsibilities or their structures, that's why judgment should never be a thing, because everybody's perception and everybody's lives are different. So however that looks to you, I feel like your idea of what success is supposed to look like, it's almost as if you're kind of getting an in-your-face lesson of how you're holding on to the idea of what success is. So we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Wands. And then we have, sorry for the heavy breathing, that happens with my condition. My lungs just, in the last couple of days, they just haven't been good. So if I'm breathing heavy, that's why. Then we have the Devil and the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. And then over here, yeah, like a whole bunch more. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Star, and the Death card. Whew. There is not a water cup down here on this table, the only water I see is in the star card. There's a little bit in the death card. Wow. So, trying to block out the emotions, trying to not feel that. You're not in the flow. When there's no emotional flow going on, there's no water, right? And there's so much water in the sky right now with all this Pisces energy, with all your energy, right? So the Four of Pentacles to the Six of Wands to the Knight of Wands. And here's one of the reasons why you have this thing where you go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with yourself, is because you are so settled on an idea of what success is supposed to look like. And so you've got yourself sort of locked into this and you can't branch out from that. There are no blessings that can come in when you're sitting in a Four of Pentacles state. Look at that guy. He's so... The Devil, Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So either you're dealing with a Capricorn energy, could be a Scorpio, could be an Aquarius also. But we also have a lot of fire and a lot of earth here. So really it could be anybody. But I also feel like this, if it's not a Capricorn, it's like your lesson, like the life lesson. And there are these boundaries that you're having to create right now in order for you to be able to manifest and plant the seeds. Because that's what Aries season is all about. It's all about getting the seeds planted so we can get, in Taurus season, they can start to grow. And I feel like the reason why this is having to happen is because of this storyline over here. I feel like you're coming to the end of a time where you used to really struggle what it is that you were supposed to be doing in your life. And I feel like instead, like now you're recognizing what it is that you want to do, but now other people aren't necessarily on board with what it is that you want to do. And so now, even though the struggle, and this is so on brand for somebody who is stepping outside of the box of what their family and friends always wanted them to be, right? Or to believe them to be. And with this Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in your first house, this is massive for you guys. So, doesn't matter anybody's opinions. In fact, it's really none of your business what other people think about you. The only time it really becomes your business is if you change your life or you do things to appease them, and because of the opinions that they have about you. That's the only time. And then you resent it. You're resentful for having changed your life for somebody else's opinion. I used to be that I'm a Libra rising. Are you kidding? I used to change myself a lot for other people. I wanted to be light. I'm a Libra rising with a Mercury and Jupiter in the 11th house. I wanted to be light, so I would change myself for people. And then when I realized that that wasn't the thing, I lost a lot of people. And that happens too. So, and it's unfortunate that that happens. And some of it was my choice and some of it were other people's choices. And sure, we probably could have handled things differently. But at the end of the day, you have to be firm in the choices that you're making, and you have to take accountability for that. So now this is the time for you to do everything with intention. This is the time for you, because it's going to be, you're used to all of this Pisces energy that's going on. You're used to the illusion and delusion part of the Pisces energy. You're used to the creative part. You're used to the massive emotional part. You're used to, the cranky part, you are in this and everybody else isn't used to this, but you guys are. So utilizing the fact that even if you don't like that you're used to it, or even if you don't like that this is the way Pisces are. I don't understand that, because you guys are extremely, you're manifestors. You're ruled by Jupiter, for Pete's sake, and Neptune. These are both of your rulers. So now is really the time for you to utilize what you do best and navigate the energies and connect yourself to other people and connect yourself to source in a way that you want to. Find your success in a way that you want to. Connect to the energy and everything that's happening in the chaos of what's going on. Like, you can just plug it right in because you have a direct line to it. Okay, so we're going to get into your astrology deeper in the extended, and we're going to clarify all of this that's going on, and the boundaries that you're creating and the things that are ending, and how that's transforming your life and shifting things. So I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful April, and I will see you in the extended. Bye.